Welcome all you today. We are taking the topic is AMC Cormack and Yager Taxonomy. It is a taxonomy of science education good according to AMC Cormack Yager. There is no science if there are no questions, no curiosity, and no interest in learning. More about the nature. AMC Cormack and Yager in 1989 proposed a new taxonomy of science education with 6 domains. These domains are knowledge domain, process domain, creativity domain, attitudinal domain, application domain, nature of science domain. Next, we could see the domains and its focus. Concept rooted is the scientific information, which includes facts, concepts, laws, hypotheses, and theories who process it. Focus on how scientists work and think. Next is application rooted is the decision making and connecting to everyday life. Next comes the attitude. It is the interest in science and sensitivity to society issues. Then creativity, it includes the idea generation, designing and problem solving. Lastly, the nature of science, it is the history and philosophy of science and how science progress. Now we can discuss in detail knowledge. This domain includes knowledge and understanding. This domain deals with all the content areas that are directly dealt in the textbook. They are symbols, terms, facts, concepts, formulae, equation, laws, principles, and theories. Next is the process domain. It is the exploring and discovering a process is a chain of activities to reach a specific aim to get a desired result. This domain helps to internalize the method of science and to instill an interest in conducting scientific inquiries. Teaching of the process skills requires hands-on and minds-on activities, inquiries, and experiments. Generally accepted process skills are observes, formulates hypotheses, interprets data, control variables, experiments, classifies, uses numbers, measures. Now we can see the creativity domain. No, creativity is the mental processes involved in the production of a novel thing, object, or idea. The central component of creativity is divergent thinking. The attributes of creativity domain include combines objects and ideas in new ways, predicts alternate or novel uses of objects, solves problems and puzzles, visualize, produces mental images, advances unique ideas, fantasying. Now we have the attitude domain. It is that the degree of dedication determines the fruit of learning. Teachers should develop an "I can do it, I enjoys doing it" attitude in learners. Deals with feeling and valuing, developing positive attitude towards science and oneself. Exploring human emotions. Making decision about personal values. Next is the application domain. It is using and applying. Application domain represents the extent to which the student can transfer and effectively use what they have learned in a new situation. Two major areas where students use applications are in school and life outside. Locates technological principles involved in household devices. Applies science concepts and skills to everyday technological problems. Selects relevant scientific processes in solving problems of everyday life. Evaluates mass media reports on scientific developments. The last topic is the nature of science domain. It explains that scientific knowledge is tentative. It has two phases. First, it is human endeavor to explain how nature behaves. Second, scientific knowledge is always subject to change and modification. An important aspect of science is related to how scientists think and work. They often work collaboratively and sometimes as a team for finding solutions to problems. The attributes of nature of science domain include raising genuine questions, methodology used in scientific research, team approach in scientific research, the history of scientific ideas, the ways in which science builds understanding of the natural world. So let's we can conclude the topic through AMC Cormack and Yager's taxonomy for science education is a widely recognized true and effective framework for enhancing scientific literacy among secondary school students, and it should focus on its practical dimension. Fruitful science learning can be ensured by clubbing 6 Cs in learning: our curiosity, content, constructive, context, creative, collaboration. The taxonomy's effectiveness in developing